Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I last did a manga haul on this channel. I think this is all the manga that I haven't technically showed off in a video for a manga haul. So I put them all in a corner, but I think over time I started getting some stuff from the stack to read. So it might actually still be missing some stuff. It still will be the majority of it, and I do have one box, my last box from Rightstuff, that contains the last manga that I ever ordered on their site. I will still be getting some stuff because there are some open orders that will be fulfilled over the next couple of months. I actually still have quite a bit of open orders, so hopefully they all get fulfilled. They have been. I did actually just get something shipped out the other day, so they are still fulfilling those orders, thankfully. But yeah, we got some manga, and then I also, from that last order from Rightstuff, I also got some Blu-ray, so I'll be showing that off in this video too. I'll show that off at the end for anybody that's interested in Blu-ray content. It's been a while since I've done that too. I will be doing some unboxing videos on those too, so for those of you guys that like the Blu-ray content, look forward to some more Blu-ray unboxings. But with that said, let's go ahead and go through this stack right here. I know some of these I actually bought from Barnes & Noble, which I think will be my preferred way of buying manga moving forward, because the manga boom is over, and with that, I myself also have not been buying much manga. I've moved on to other hobbies, and yeah, manga is just not a priority anymore. But I still do like reading manga, so every now and then I go to the bookstore and buy some stuff that I want. There's also some stuff that I'm worried will go out of print, so I also pick those things up. But yeah, I like shopping in stores and going to Barnes & Noble. Books A Million too. I wish there was a closer one, but the closest Books A Million is like an hour and a half away. But I do have the membership, so I should probably take advantage of it and go whenever there's any sales. But anyways, most of this stuff I did get through Barnes & Noble. The first one here, we got Blood in the Tracks, Volume 14. Still have not read this one. Still waiting for it to be complete because we're at 14 volumes now. I'll probably get through these 14 volumes in one night if I start reading this. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for that series to wrap up before I start reading it. Then we got, man, this is a series that, oh man, I loved this series. Oh my god, we got the, look at her, she's huge there in the back. That's actually kind of funny. What happened to her? I guess she hasn't been going to the gym. But yeah, we're at volume 12 now, and I loved this series when I first started reading it. Such a fun series about working out. It really is informative. I had been wanting to do a video on this series, just doing only workouts from this series and see if that actually helps out. It's still something that I have in the back of my head, maybe one day, but yeah, I think I stopped at volume 5 and haven't touched it. We're now at volume 12, so maybe I should start that series, maybe reread it and just do workouts from the series and then move forward and keep reading the series. But yeah, that might be a fun thing that I might do on the channel, but who knows? I always think of things that I want to do, but I never end up doing them. Then we got Parasite here, the hardcover. Beautiful hardcovers, Parasite Volume 3. Love these things right here. Very nice editions. Can't wait to have the complete set for that. I did end up selling my singles because I had the singles. Or actually, I think they were omnibuses. Yeah, they were omnibuses, but I sold those off because this is definitely the way to go. And I think, are these full color? They are. Yes, I forgot this was full color. So look at these beautiful colored pages right there. Can't wait to read this one. Hopefully by next Halloween, this one will be complete and maybe I'll read it then. Then we got Oshinoko. This one I actually did get at a Barnes & Noble during the buy two get one free sale. But I didn't realize that I had already ordered this one. I had it from another order on Rightstuff. So I ended up returning that one, and thankfully they actually returned, even though I got the buy two get one free deal, they ended up returning it to me for cash for the full volume of the manga. So that means I got an even better deal on the other two manga that I kept. So that's definitely something to note. If you guys want to get better deals for something and you don't have a particular third volume that you want to get during those sales, just get something in the same price range and then return it later for the full value of the manga, and you get a really good deal that way. So I would still just recommend getting 3 volumes that you actually want. But if there's just 2 and you can't find a third one, that's a good strategy, I guess. But yeah, Oshinoko Volume 3. I read Volume 1, loved the ending. The rest of it was okay. So yeah, definitely want to continue this one. I thought the ending was pretty good. I think it just suffered from me having read Boys Abyss right before reading this one. I thought Boys Abyss was the superior idol manga, but this one was still good. Still definitely going to continue picking that one up. Then we got Blood on the Tracks 13. Already talked about that series. Now they keep changing the color scheme of the manga volumes. I know that has to mean something, right? I think it started off red and now they're blue. Then we got March Comes In Like a Lion from Denpa. This one, man, I have been wanting to watch the anime so long for this series, but it's from Aniplex, super expensive. There's 4 parts, so if I wanted to collect the anime, it would cost me like $400 to get them. Maybe at some point if Aniplex creates like a complete set for 100, maybe 150, maybe I'll pick up the anime, but for now I will be picking up the manga and maybe start reading this one at some point, see how I like it. I have heard great things about the anime, so I'm pretty sure that one's gonna be pretty good. Oh, that's what I'm missing, Tokyo Game. So I picked up volume 2. I think it was even in my last manga haul. Is it? Did I show you guys this one? Yes, because I remember getting a comment of somebody telling me that there's more than 2 volumes. I thought there was only 2 volumes of this series, but apparently there was a third, and I didn't know that about it at the time because it wasn't on Rightstuff, and apparently it's because it's out of print. So after I found that out, I went on MERCARI, and there was actually a bundle of the 3 volumes for like $60, I think. I think it was going for about retail, but I picked it up because I saw the prices that volume 3 was going for, and volume 3 alone was going for about triple the value of just one of these. So I picked it up. I guess that guy hadn't seen the prices for volume 3 and he just listed it. He maybe just wanted to get rid of the series. I picked it up and I'm glad I did because I read the complete volumes 1 through 3 of Tokyo Game during October. Such a good series. It definitely left an impression on me. Loved the ending. It just kept getting crazier and crazier. This is pretty much a story about a class of students that are forced into a death game, and in this death game was kind of there was like supernatural elements to it because it started off as a popularity vote, and then they suddenly started to realize that the people that were getting the least amount of votes started to die, and once they realized that, there was no way out. They had to continue the game to completion, or they had to figure out who was organizing the whole event and take them down. But yeah, it just kept getting crazier and crazier. The way that they had to cast their votes for who they wanted to vote for kept getting just absurd by the end of it, and it was a really fun time. I read it all. I read all 3 volumes. Actually, no, I read 1 omnibus one night and then the other 2 the next day. So really fun series. Definitely recommend if you can get your hands on this one for a good price. So check on MERCARI. You might be able to find some good deals on this one. Definitely recommend Tokyo Game. Glad I have it in my collection. All right, I'm starting to think that I've already shown these off because I'm pretty sure I've shown this one off before. Oh well, let's just go quickly through these then. We got Goodbye Eri by Tatsuki Fujimoto from Chainsaw Man. Then we got The Girl from the Other Side, beautiful hardcovers, one of my favorite hardcovers. Another series where I completed the whole set, the singles, then they announced these and I just sold off the singles so that I could pick these up because this is definitely the way that I want to collect this series. Beautiful, beautiful sets. Very expensive though. One of these alone goes for $43. Wow. When I saw that at Barnes & Nobles, I was like, yep, definitely not buying this one at Barnes & Nobles unless I can find it for like half off, which they do have sales for half off on hardcovers, which this one is a hardcover, so hopefully I'll catch it during those times. Then we got Soul Eater 11, another awesome hardcover edition. I did start this one a few Halloweens ago, but I think I'm gonna wait until it's complete as well. Maybe it'll be one that I'll read the whole series through 1 October in the future. But I did like what I read so far. It was really fun, and I like the art style. The art style from this manga got a gothic-like, which I don't know, I like that style. I thought it was a really cool style. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Definitely looking forward to reading this one. whenever I do get to it. And then lastly here from the manga that's not in my last Rightstuff box, we got Blade of the Immortal Volume 8, which I've heard, I think they're all out at this point. I think I'm a few volumes behind, but probably gonna try and pick the rest of these up during the Barnes & Noble half-off hardcover sale. Yep, with the way that Meet the Weeb family hypes this one up, I am very much looking forward to whenever I do finally get to read this one. Definitely looks like it's gonna be up my alley and I'm really gonna enjoy this series, so can't wait for that one. And we got the box. It's literally still open, so I don't know if they included other stuff in here other than that last order, so that will be a surprise. And honestly, I kind of forgot what I ordered at this point because I ordered this last order. I did I do it in October? I can't remember, but it was a while ago. So I don't remember exactly everything that I ordered. But I do know that there's some good stuff in there that I have been wanting to read. One in particular, I can tell you that's already in there, is Dracul, #DRCL. I really wanted to read that one in October, but I never got around to filming this manga haul, so I never opened up this box so that I could read it. But now that I'm opening it up, that is gonna be read right away because that series looks so badass. All right. I don't know what happened to my knife, so I'm using scissors. All right. Come on. Yeah, I don't know how people open things with scissors. I think, what's his name? The Prom G opens all of his boxes with scissors. It kind of sucks. Definitely need to get a box cutter, Prom G. And I think he uses like these really like elementary style scissors too. And these are kind of good, but they're just not good for opening these boxes. There we go. All right, let's see what we got in here. Ooh, okay. I'm starting to remember what I ordered. Actually, not that much stuff in here, guys. Gonna pull it out one by one. It's a lot of big stuff. Let's start with the one we already talked about. #DRCL. I'm assuming that's Dracula. Midnight Children. Beautiful cover here with, I'm assuming, some vampire ladies there on the front. Love this. Not the greatest. Like it's not on the same level as something like The Girl from the Other Side. I definitely think they could have improved it. Maybe make the red actually like a foil instead of just. It does have some embossing, so it does feel nice, but could have definitely made it better, but still really cool. Definitely glad to have this one. And the artwork. I've already looked at the artwork when I was at Barnes & Noble. It is beautiful, and I can't wait to read it. So this is definitely going to be read probably tonight when I get back home from Pokemon, because I am going to go to a Pokemon tournament after I'm done filming this. The next thing we got here, we got some homunculus. These are thick. These are very thick. I've heard some controversial things about this one. Some people really like the first omnibus, and then on the third omnibus, and then in the second omnibus, I don't know what happens, but they say that it's too much for them. So I'm curious to find out what that is. What I'm seeing through volume 1 though is that the artwork is also pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Pretty cool little omnibus. Big omnibus, not little. And then I also got the second one. So yeah, I'll be able to find out what the heck happens in here. I'm not even gonna open it because I might open up to the scene that everybody was concerned about. So yeah, we'll just put that over here. The other one that I got that's also controversial is A Girl on the Shore. I am finally gonna read this one and see what all the fuss is about. This one does have some dents here. So even this amazing packaging from Rightstuff did not save this hardcover. But yeah, I like the edition. Looks really nice. The image on the front looks really good. Like it. It is wrapped in plastic because there is some inappropriate stuff going on in this volume, so makes sense. But yeah, looking forward to reading that one too. I actually have not read much Inyo Asano, so that's probably gonna be my first thing that I read from him. Pretty sure. Can't think of any other ones that I've read from him. I mean, I have Goodnight Poom Poom, but I haven't read it. So yeah, I think that'll be the first one. Then we got, oh man, I thought this was hardcover. For some reason, I mean, I know at Barnes & Noble they're soft covers, but for some reason I thought that the one from Rightstuff was gonna be a hardcover. But I guess not. We got No Longer Human, complete edition, which again, I've heard is also messed up. So a bunch of messed up series here in my last order from Rightstuff. Okay, so kind of a theme here. And then the last one here, which is also kind of messed up in its own way, but this thing is beautiful. Another case of me setting off my singles so that I could get the superior version of it. For now, if they ever make like some sort of deluxe hardcover edition for Chainsaw Man, definitely gonna pick it up. It is a series that I do very much enjoy. So yeah, I did get the box set. I'm not gonna do a whole unboxing thing. There's a bunch of them out there now at this point, so if you guys want to see what's inside of this, go check out the Dark Sage, the Manga Sloth. I know they have unboxings of this one, but yeah, cool box set. Definitely glad to own this edition, and I'm just glad they were able to fit the whole series into one box, unlike other sets that they've started doing nowadays. But all right, well, technically it's not the whole set because it is continuing, right? But at least the first part. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it for the manga. That was everything that was in that box. So not too, that's actually not much for like not doing the manga haul for, yeah, I think it's been like 3 or 4 months. So now let's get into the Blu-rays, which I got a big stack right here. Just gonna quickly show them off. Let's go through these rapid fire. So we got Overlord Season 4. Love the limited editions for this one. Unfortunately, I did miss out on the limited edition for Season 1, but I believe I do have Season 2, Season 3, and now Season 4 in the limited edition. Season 1 now goes for like ridiculous prices, so I don't know if I'm gonna pick that one up ever. And then we got The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 2, limited edition. These are some of the best box sets that Crunchyroll puts out. Loved the Season 1 limited edition. It was in my top like 3, I believe, of that year that it came out, which I haven't been doing my top 10 limited edition releases. At least I didn't do one last year. I need to do one this year, and this one is definitely gonna be on there. It looks very nice. Look forward to the unboxing for this one. Then we got some Kaguya-sama. Apparently there was 2 seasons that I didn't even know were out. I knew there was one other season, but yep, I found out there was 2 whole seasons of Kaguya-sama, which just goes to show just that I have not been so much into Blu-rays as of late either. But yeah, glad to have these now. We got, I might do unboxings for those. I will do an unboxing for these 2 as a set. Then we got Nisekoi. This was the one that I was contemplating whether or not I should get it or not. As you guys can see, I did end up getting it. Then we got Ranking of Kings Season 1. This is part 2, so I need to find part 1, but such a nice box that I do love the look of this one, so I will be doing an unboxing for this one as well. And yeah, that's it for the haul, guys. Let me know what you guys thought of the haul. Let me know if you guys picked any of these series up, what you think about them. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one.